Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Replay. We're taking a look at Stubbs the Zombie, Rebel Without a Pulse. It's about a zombie in the 50s or 60s or some like that. I'm your host, Andrew Reiner. Today we got Juba.
Yep.
He's sitting to the left, or the right of Dan Ryckert.
Hey there.
And Ben Reeves is on his other side.
I'm sitting in a chair.
How's it going, guys?
Yeah, good.
Very good.
I'm extremely good.
Everybody's doing very well.
I'm doing good. I got a zombie game in front of me that was playing Lollipop in the background.
I got Juba next to me.
Yeah, you could. Doesn't get better for Dan.
You guys are holding hands, which is very cute.
I got Ben Reeves. I like that guy.
Me too. I like that guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I've seen better.
He's extremely good.
Dan's going to be playing the game for us, which could be a disaster. Remember, there's an A button on that controller.
All right. I'll let my past replay work speak for myself. I don't need to defend my game abilities anymore.
This is developed by Wide Load Games. On the box, it says it's from the creator of Halo. There's one guy who worked on Halo on it. Published by Aspire, and it came out October 18th, 2005. Wow, time flies. It feels like just yesterday.
Yeah, it really does.
What the hell's going on here?
It's a robot that is directing
that
traffic.
was 7 years ago this came out?
Yeah.
Man, now I feel old.
Look at this.
You're pretty old.
Because I don't even feel like this. Like I don't even feel like this is close to when I even started here.
You look old. If that makes you feel better.
Well, good. Thanks, Ben.
So,
We can't all have the youth-defying appearance like you.
no. I eat a lot of beets. Age-defying beets.
You're a beats on your face.
Yeah.
You are our Dwight. That is for sure. If anybody still watches The Office and gets that right.
No.
You know, I don't think anyone does.
No, that's 7 years ago.
What
That's
does
pretty accurate.
Yeah, that actually
It probably
is.
is 7 years ago.
does Dwight eat age-defying beats?
No, he works on a beat bar.
I know that.
I think that might have been a joke from the Office, actually.
Hang on, do we care about this or should I skip this?
Do you care about it?
Well,
You
we're
got the
all-
controller.
We're all talking and
We're
stuff.
all
You're hitting
listening
the
intently.
analog sticks.
What I do.
What's
I've
the
been playing a lot of
story?
Rock Band Blitz and I do this stuff. It's fun.
Tell me what the story is, Dan.
I don't know.
Just make it up. Clearly zombies are attacking.
Dan, who's all trigger happy to skip ahead the cutscene in a game where it's important, but you try and skip ahead the instructions in Mario Party, and he just throws a fit.
You're saying the cutscene is important right now?
I mean,
I think that was a
it
comparison.
would give us
he's making, yeah.
context to what's happening.
Oh, like Mario Party's controls would give us context as to what we were supposed to be doing when we played the game?
Yeah, like it's how you press forward and A and things happen. It's Mario Party.
Wait,
Look.
look at this.
Hang on.
They're reenacting the scene
Oh
from
my
Lady and the
God.
Tramp with a hot dog
And also people.
and people.
People?
Good morning.
This is brilliant.
Okay.
He stole my hot dog!
He's not concerned that he popped out of the ground.
Yeah.
And it has a lit cigarette.
Or that half of his guts are hanging out.
If you'd like something to eat, I can show you one of Punchbowl's many fine dining establishments.
Okay, Dan, would you rather sleep with this robot or Rosie from the Jetsons?
This one. Rosie had way too many pounds on her. Come on. That one's no
She's no
rail.
You'd wake up next to that face every morning.
That would be so
She's
terrifying.
smiling.
She's happy.
I mean, that
She's
guy's brains.
got good fashion.
No, I'd go with her.
Just go with it.
I guess she does have a semblance of a chest. That's a plus in, robot sex world.
Did Rosie, she just had like tank tread legs, didn't she?
I don't remember.
Just
Or
one-
at least has two tank treads.
One
legs.
giant tank tread.
Yeah, I think so.
Evolution.
At least she didn't have to, change her shoes. Unlike other robots where you're always changing their shoes. And it's so annoying, right?
It's the worst, yeah.
Sounds like a Benvention waiting to happen.
Is it Space Needle?
Automatic shoe changer.
Whoa, hang time.
What is that?
Hang time. It's Chef Marky
That's amazing.
It kind of looks like him.
Oh, good.
By the way, it made me really happy. We did the GameStop conference last week in San Antonio, and a couple people asked Jeff Marky Fava to sign it hang time.
Oh, really?
It made me
That's amazing.
so happy.
A lot of replay fans there, and it was great meeting all of you there for sure. That was definitely a pleasure in our year. I reviewed this game back in the day. I gave it a 7.5. I thought it got really repetitive. I enjoyed the story and the music. The soundtrack, as Joe pointed out earlier, is fantastic.
This is one of those games that I remember. I remember at the time people talking about that it was like one of those heavy on style but not on substance kind of games.
Guidebot.
That when it came kind of like a Suda game, you know, that like when it comes down to the actual mechanics, it's maybe not great, but everything around it is sort of, you know, they do the charming thing pretty well.
Although I'll defend Shadow of the Damned. That was Shadows of the Damned. That game that played really well. That was the best playing Suda game I've ever played.
Agreed.
Yeah. I wonder how much of that was Suda 51 and how much of that was Mikami though too.
Yeah, that's true. So all the stuff that works well felt like Mikami stuff.
Yeah, like Resident Evil stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So Wide Load, after they finished this game, they went on to create Hail to the Chimp for Gamecock Media.
Oh, I remember that. That was not great.
And then they were acquired by Disney on September 8th, 2009, and the last game they made was Guilty Party.
Oh,
Is that the Wii thing?
yeah.
Look at those. Those cars are awesome. They were flying cars. Did you see that?
I saw them earlier. Oh, God.
Can't you like throw your head or something and it explodes?
I think they're probably going to say that soon.
This also reminds me a little bit of Destroy All Humans.
I'm kind of getting that vibe,
man,
yeah.
that game, that one I really like.
The
Destroy All
first
Humans?
couple were okay, or the first one especially.
The first one was good. Oh,
What? You fart? Oh, you farting and okay.
That's pretty
we
good.
picked the wrong guy to be on this replay.
Oh boy.
it's just gonna be farting all the time.
Dan,
now.
don't
Is there a
start.
fart meter?
Is there a fart in real life button?
Dan, your fart turns people into zombies. I thought you might.
That's
enjoy that.
amazing.
Oh, I like this a lot.
This is pretty good.
Wait, I'm out of fart juice. Oh, is that like my fart? Is that like the HUD thing for farts?
Yeah,
It has
it's
to be,
the
right?
explosion.
Is
like
that
looking down the
HUD
anus?
thing for farts?
an applicable question.
You know what else this reminds me of is Left 4 Dead, because there were zombies in that one.
Shove these idiots.
Good call, Ben. It's just
Yeah.
like that.
Get into your car. Go. Get out of town. Yeah, look at you trying to walk.
You're
you
just
idiot.
hassling other zombies now?
You don't have a brain that affects your motor functions.
You're the worst zombie. You're even terrible as a zombie.
You're just hassling other zombies.
I like this. I'm just a jerk zombie. I'm like the Biff Tannen of zombies. Just gonna give him noogies.
As their brains just sort of splorch out around your knuckles.
McFly. Your McFly is down. I don't know what that
That's like a weird accent.
Do you know who Biff Tannen
Have you
is?
ever seen Back to the Future?
McFly.
McFly? You know McFly is down.
Yeah.
Hans and Franz, Biff Tannen.
The German Biff. His name's Biff. Where?
Dan, what are you doing?
I'm doing exactly what it says. I'm not screwing up.
You're
here.
pushing zombies. It's saying
It says
look at
use
zombies.
right to look at zombies. I am looking at zombies.
I think it told you to press the A button. Now that's the green
There you
one.
go.
It's
That's
in
jump.
It's,
I'm not being stupid here. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Are you wearing sandals?
Maybe.
Are those shoes? No,
They
those are
look kind of
shoes. Never
standard.
mind. Yeah.
There we go. Press Y to whistle them over.
Whistle them.
You look like a flash mob.
Hey, Dan, whistle while you work here.
Triangle's right up top there.
It's
Or
Y, and
yeah,
I'm
right there.
hitting Y.
Yep,
you
that's-
So
guys.
is this like Pikmin, where you can like control the crowds?
I'm literally, like, you guys can see this. I am hitting the Y button.
You're doing the Thriller dance.
What? Okay,
Oh,
there we go.
There
now
you
it
go.
works.
Were you trying to hold it?
No, I was tapping it. You can huff and puff all you want. I'm doing this fine.
I
There
can
we go.
Hufflepuff? What did you say?
Hufflepuff.
You can Hufflepuff all you want.
all you want.
Waffle.
You can waffle port all you want.
I haven't been to waffle board
Hop
in a
and
while.
putt.
You're the Kurt Cobain of talking. What did that guy
We
say?
still have a lot to see, and I don't want you collapsing of
You got your health
exhaustion
meter.
before the tour ends.
Can I shove
So
this
if you
robot
feel
lady?
tired or winded or in agonizing pain because someone just ran up and slugged you for no reason.
Tipper. Whoa. That was what a rude robot. You would wake up to her every morning.
Feel free
I didn't say that. I'm saying given the two options, I'm going to go with the one that isn't chubby.
better after a
That's not how I remember the conversation.
That's how the world works.
I don't know if she is.
That's how the world works. Whoa. Whoa.
Holy buckets, Dan.
Wow.
It's true.
Oof.
Maybe that's the way the world according to Dan Ryckert works.
You find any red-blooded American male, and you point two ladies he doesn't know the content of their character at all.
Don't even
No.
don't
Let's not even
continue,
go near
Dan.
here. Yeah, let's just
You're done.
stop this.
Well, hey, your fart meter's full. Why don't you play with that for a little bit?
Dan Reichert confirmed.
You should have done that around a crowd of dudes.
Farted?
Yeah, there were like 2 dudes and they were like 10 feet away.
That's okay, I can get him.
I don't think.
Good blood splash stuff
I do
going
like
on
the
there.
little dangling intestine thing. That's
You're getting
just
shot.
No. Oh.
So you have a health meter. Why do you even have a health meter?
Is that on the left? Is that my health?
Dude, come
Yeah.
on, pay attention. That's
Who's
your
shooting
health.
you?
You're getting
Go-
shot.
Go
Oh, that's
attack
not
the
it.
dudes who are shooting
Only
you.
there was ground behind you
Oh
you
my
could look
gosh.
at.
Ground?
There
I'm
was
looking at the
some
ground.
way.
There's a guy behind you shooting at you.
Well, let me eat some more brains so I can get some fart power.
There, you got it.
I got a full fart.
Go get the cop.
It's in the chamber.
you got a brownie in the oven.
Dan, how do you deal with danger in real life, Dan?
Fart.
There's just dudes. There's like
it's a skunk without the spray.
an
That's all it
angry
is.
dog barking at you. Do you look around in all directions? Where is that thing?
I'm sure most people that are in situations where they're frightened probably fart.
Yeah.
Sure.
Natural response. I don't know how to get close enough to them to get them in the fart radius.
Walk.
Without getting shot. Blah, there we go. Okay, now I eat you. This is fun.
So does the fart convert them, or does that just
No,
make
it
them
just makes them
want to die?
Yeah. Oh,
There you go.
All right.
Throw that.
This is
You
fun.
guys remember in State of Emergency when
Yeah.
you could tear off people's body parts
So
and then
great.
kill them with them?
Yeah.
Couldn't you throw your head or something in this game?
If I can, I don't have that yet.
You just push him.
That was
Yeah, that was
awesome. I
great.
just shoved him into the. Good
Oh
work.
yeah, good job.
Get up the
Good
stairs
work.
now. Good job, zombie. Get down there.
Get. You just kicked him in the butt. Oh, this game is great.
Keep playing it.
If I was ever anyone's boss, that's how I would get him around. Is just kick him in the butt and fart.
I'm glad you're not up
Dan
for
Ryckert
promotion.
will never move beyond associate editor. We can confirm that here and save a lot of money on raises.
These guys got a fart coming to him.
Why is it kind of in color but then kind of in black and white?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
weird.
What's up with the weird sepia tone?
Yeah,
Sepia,
Sepia,
sepia.
It's like the Grindhouse effect.
Look at this. I'm hiding in here.
Yeah, the grindhouse effect, Ben.
Well, this game was before Grindhouse.
Uh-huh.
This was an argument that happened before the cameras started rolling.
Yeah, before the mics went on, I said that this game had sort of a grindhouse feel, and Ben was like, no. This came out before Grindhouse.
Yeah, Joe's trying to put words
Oh
in my
god.
mouth.
Oh god. Oh god.
Joe's trying to make me look stupid.
That is basically verbatim what Ben said.
Oh god. Oh god.
Safety in the fountain.
Okay. Well, I don't even want to risk it.
Drink
by
some water.
recharge.
No, you're a zombie, dude.
Press
Sometimes the Y works, sometimes it doesn't.
That's a nice dance you're doing there, though.
Yeah, it is. That's how I dance.
What are you going to do? See that arrow on the screen?
Zombie
You should go that way.
The treadmill?
That seems like the best way to go.
That's such.
Yep, right up there. Are you really distracted at Disneyland? Do you just...
How
Not
can you
know
not be
where to go.
distracted in an amusement park? There's this cool stuff everywhere. Well, Disneyland's overrated. I'm just going to say it right now.
Whoa.
Overrated.
I would go to any Six Flags or Standard, just...
You would go to a standard?
I agree too, but they're all highly acclaimed.
They're all awesome. Like, I love any amusement park. I like little dog and pony show county fair things that they got a Ferris wheel, you know? Like, much less something with roller coasters and cool stuff.
Let the record show Dan likes dog and pony.
Yeah, that's because you have an uncomfortable love for dogs and ponies.
Keep going.
Sit down.
Dan.
I want to bring... Oh, God. There's got to be a better way to do this.
Play the game correctly?
Well, we can't hear the tutorial because it's real quiet. Here we go.
Well, somebody wanted to skip through the opening sequence.
I love where he stops to read the monorail sign.
While he's getting shot.
Mono.
There's
That's
nothing
how
on
he-
Earth like an electrified. What? Oh, dang it!
Bonafide?
Like a electrified bona fide six.
Wait, what do they have?
monorail.
That's amazing.
This is the chief. What the hell is going on out there? You would not believe the calls we're getting at the station. Help
Like
me,
Warehouse
help me.
13.
Something's trying to eat
Sci-fi
my
show.
brain.
This was before Warehouse 13.
Dog or something. You boys better lock things down pronto.
What are other things this was before?
Everything perfect today. Master,
Facebook?
Sour Gushers?
Probably not really. Sour Kush?
Those things are so good.
They're really good.
Star Wars?
It's a nice squirt in your mouth.
You just got to put the entire...
Like it tastes so good, and then you get that squirt, and it tastes even better after
You just
that.
had to put the entire packet in your mouth. Like, we'll take, not the paper,
I've done
but
that
like
before.
the whole
Yep.
handful of... Yeah, it's the best.
What if they released just squirts?
Just the gel from inside the gusher?
Gushers,
Like an
just
eyedropper?
squirts.
Just the squirts?
Yeah,
Squirts.
Something tells
Squirties.
me gushers just squirts probably would not sell super well.
Just the gush.
We're gushing over our new product.
Oh man. Okay. Did you guys hear about the Mountain Dew thing where Mountain Dew was going to start like an apple flavored drink?
Really?
And they
That sounds
actually
pretty
had
good.
to turn to the internet to be like, "Hey guys, why don't you help us name our drink?" And I think like 4chan or something got a hold of it.
Oh, of course they did.
So like because it was like apple flavored, one of the names was Gushing Granny. But then the other thing that made it so hilarious is it was just a bunch of completely unsuitable names. So like one of them was just like soda.
Is everything satisfactory, Miss London?
Oh, it's Captain Price from Call of
You
Duty.
don't need anything.
Another
Pretty much is.
the best name for this Mountain Dew thing that was up there, by the way, was just Sierra Mist.
Nice man, Mr.
Like they had to shut down the whole contest because the top 10 names were all just unbearable.
That's why you don't do anything like that on the internet.
Yeah, no.
Because 4chan's always going to jump
Do
on it.
not ask the internet for help ever.
So that soda never came out, I take it.
Sonny,
No.
eyes up here.
So I saw my zombie looked at this lady. Her name is Maggie Monday or Maggie Holiday or something, and he fell in love with her.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I'm going to go try to kiss her.
How does he still have that cigarette in his mouth? And it's still lit.
She's better than both robots we talked about earlier.
Place for you.
Is she? Is she, Dan?
Yeah,
You
she's
sure?
a human lady.
Nice try. Just get this.
It's my type. I got a fetish for human ladies.
Which part is more important?
Deviant.
That's actually an Onion article. There's
it?
an
Oh,
Onion article
yeah.
that's like, I have a naked lady, or area man has naked lady
Yeah,
fetish.
yeah.
Oh, this is cool. You get little vehicles.
Yeah,
It's
they
Sodom
control like
mobile?
Halo, right?
This is a lot like Halo.
Oh, some shooting sod. Yeah, this is total Warthog controls.
This seems like an elaborate machine for Sod. Like, I don't think you need the whole
Sod-mobile.
hovercraft cannon thing.
Wait, what time frame is this in? Why do we have hovercrafts?
It's
It's going for like a 50s type thing, but we have hovercrafts.
Maybe it's
and
like
a domed city.
Maybe it's an alternate 50s where Marty left his hovering DeLorean.
Is this like Pleasantville?
I'll go with that, Joe.
Yeah, I like it.
It's an alternate 50 where there was no World War. Maybe.
Could be.
It's like Resistance. Get them.
All right, this already looks like it would get boring.
Yeah, it depends on how long they make you do this. Can I fart while I'm in the car?
Can the car fart?
No, can't.
Car farts?
Good website. We should get the URL. Carfarts.com.
We could sell car
Somebody's gonna
farts.
make it.
Yeah, don't.
Somebody would try to go to carparts.com and end up at car farts.
And it's autoplay on the music, so you just hear a bunch of farts no matter what. And your speakers are up too loud, and just you look like an idiot at the office. Ben, let's do this. I don't know how to make websites.
Just a
but
giant butt on the end of a car.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
Google this. We'll find out how to make a website.
What
To
kind of gas
everyone
would you put in
listening,
it?
please do not make car
To
farts.
anyone listening, please register and make carfarts.com.
I got
and
a
send us
question,
links.
guys. I got a question. Would the butt be chrome? Would it be like look like a part of a car?
I think
or would
that's
it be like
funnier.
a human butt?
And the muffler comes out of the butthole.
Yeah, well,
So
the
like all the
exhaust,
exhaust comes out the
the
butthole.
exhaust
Hold on, are
would
we
pour
talking-
into there.
Are we talking about like
and it
just-
would build up, and then slowly over time, it would just like the pressure would eventually explode out of it.
I mean, we're talking about like an anthropomorphic car that's farting, right?
No, this is just a
It's a
mechanical
car.
car.
This isn't like a Pixar car.
I think we could apply
Okay.
this to any car.
Well, I mean, okay. So the problem with that is then
It's like a
just,
horn. You got a horn button, you got a fart button.
Yes. That's key.
What's the problem with this, Joe?
Yeah.
Enlighten me.
No,
Like,
no,
what?
Old Cranky Joe doesn't like the fart
Genius.
car.
Yeah.
Big surprise.
Come on.
And if someone on the road is behind you, too close to you,
Oh, a fart.
It's like Spy Hunter with the oil
Oh,
stick.
it's
You just
amazing.
fire it
we
in their
can't
face.
legally shoot something at him, but you can make a fart noise at him.
Oh, yeah.
that's
no,
a
who's going to
chemical
arrest
weapon.
you? No.
It's not illegal to
Yeah.
throw a dead skunk out your window and let the person behind
Yes,
you
it
smell
is.
It is?
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that might
God.
actually be illegal, though.
I've skated,
It's not
I've
ille-
skated by a lot of tickets.
Is it illegal to throw mustard gas out your window? Is that wrong?
Well, that makes like your eyes burn out.
It makes you eyes dead.
This is the best, guys.
Ben Reeves, World War I munitions expert.
So yeah, make car parts, please.
How long do you got to do this?
I don't know. I like how it doesn't even give me a real objective here. Let's see if I can get out if this does anything. Okay, nope. It's like
Did they ever
okay.
make mayonnaise gas? The club
Something
sandwich
went
gas.
horribly wrong in their quest to make an entirely gaseous burger, and they only got as far as mustard.
Swiss gas. Swiss swoosh.
What?
I don't know what's going on.
What?
I was just trying to say Swiss cheese gas.
Look at that doctor
Yeah.
walking around like he owns the place.
Get him like he owns the place. I own this valley. I hope a zombie in a truck doesn't drive
where you gotta
by.
go?
That's right.
Oh, the Sotomobiles are the Sotomobiles.
Oh, the Sotomobile knows something about car parts.
Yeah, and you got a problem with car farts.
It says Sotomobile, all right? It's not. It's not.
It's not
just
our
me.
joke here.
Don't make Sotomobile.com. Just stick with car parts.
No.
Let's not get crazy, people.
Well, once the car has a butt.
No.
Come on.
Whoa.
Come on.
Hey, come on.
I know it's the internet,
Yeah,
but come on. Have some decency.
Be careful. Think about other people and other cars.
There you go. What's that? What's in
That's
there?
another Sotomobile.
Car respect.
No, what's in there?
Oh. Oh.
There you go.
It's like an army base.
It's like one.
So how are the controls, Dan?
Not bad.
These guys don't care.
It's. Yeah.
Whoa!
There we go.
Watch out for those machines that might come after you.
See, this is the thing I don't get. Like, you have to be within a certain radius to hit him with a fart. I don't appear to have any kind of projectile. I can hit him.
I think you can take your, at some point, head off and throw it. And
I'm going to hit
explodes.
a bunch of buttons here.
Or your hand?
It's your hand.
Or your hand.
Yeah, your head.
Your
there's
hand
a,
explodes?
There's a similar. There's a PSP game called Deadhead Fred. I
that's
think
what I'm
that was
thinking
all
of,
about
yeah.
throwing the.
Whoa,
head.
what was that?
I don't know.
Why would he stand there and shoot you?
No, that's... Okay, there we go.
You need more zombie friends.
I need to go up there, okay.
Look at that guy. He's terrified.
He's got. I will say that Stubbs has some pretty wicked hops.
Yeah, he does.
He's a cool
for,
character.
What's going on?
He was pretty cool. So I don't think we ever got a sequel to this. It was just kind of
Did it not sell?
didn't sell well, I guess.
Okay, I don't know what that button did.
I guess what? So Disney probably owns the rights to this, right?
You know,
They
I
bought
don't
the
know.
developer?
Maybe Aspire, the company
Oh.
that published it.
Well, what happened to them?
I think it came out on 360, like as a Xbox download.
Oh, okay. Look at my zombies are helping out. Thanks, guys.
Can you make a zombie robot?
Thanks, guys. Wham.
Let me take care of this.
Oh,
Don't
God.
kick him.
That's your zombie. What are you doing?
That's fun.
These are your friends. They're your kind. They're
Where
your
his butt should be.
They're your
oh, and his head
people.
blew up. That's cool.
Getting really worried about you, Dan. I sat next to him on a flight, like a 2-hour-long flight. And
Did he fart?
starts reading a
He's
book.
going to exaggerate terribly here.
No,
but the rest
I'm
of it's
not.
true. Okay.
You could call me out whenever I'm exaggerating.
It's when you say you're going to say 6
The flight
hours
starts.
this time?
The flight starts. We both have books out. I have a comic book out. He has a. Actually, Dan was reading a real book. I was really surprised.
Sophisticated. What was the book?
It was about the human brain, actually.
What was it called?
It's by Leonard Mlodinow, who is one of Stephen Hawking's co-science guys.
Was it
And-
right size up? Right size up? Was it correct
He was
sized?
reading, but the second that the bell rang and the stewardess said, "You can now use electronic devices," he shut that book so fast, put it away, pulled out his laptop, and
Yes.
then tried to connect to the internet, had problems getting on the internet, and proceeded to sit and look at pictures of himself. Snapped like 50 photos of himself from Raw,
Yes.
and he was sitting cracking himself up looking at photos of himself from his childhood.
No.
He's like, "Hey, Reiner," he's elbowing me like,
Hang
"Hey,
on,
Reiner,
Hang on.
look, I was an adorable child."
All right.
This
all right.
is consistent with the Dan Ryckert. I know.
Okay, let me tell the real story here. So I got on the internet and I had just left Raw. By the way, I'm just gonna keep running around this room. I just left Raw and I brought a giant head sign, like a giant face of mine as a sign, and I had the download of Raw. And so you're saying go right? Oh, go this way. Okay. And I was taking screen caps of it to put them on Facebook. So I was trying to upload 3 pictures of my head sign to Facebook. And he was like, "Are you just looking at pictures of yourself and laughing?" And I was. And then I made a joke out of it by going to my
And I
gallery
was.
and being like, "Oh, look at this one. Look at this one. Oh, here's me as a kid. Here's me as this." Maybe 5 minutes, which you said was like an
And
hour
then
and a
the
half.
flight was over. That was like an hour and a half, dude. And then, so I tweeted about it, and his girlfriend wrote me back and said, "I just had a similar flight with Dan where he was looking at pictures of himself."
I think I've heard the story 10 times.
And then we had a connecting flight, so we're sitting in the lobby next to Andy McNamara. What does Dan start doing? Looking at pictures of himself and showing Andy pictures of him.
Wait, I don't remember that.
Oh, yes.
I'm not denying, like, I'm actually not remembering it. Like, I'm not, this sounds like something I would do, just so you know. I'm not denying this.
You're obsessed.
I crack myself up, yes, I do.
No, that's
You kill
the
you.
term, Dan, is narcissism.
All right, I'll accept that too.
All right.
You're like
I'm
Alf.
self-aware, Joe. I know this stuff.
All right.
Remember Alf? You're just like Alf.
Elf was a narcissist?
Ha! I kill me.
Oh, yeah. But okay, I really have no idea where I'm supposed to go here.
I
I
think
kill
you
me.
just got to keep killing guys, go to a different door.
Whatever. I feel like
It gets
we've-
pretty repetitive.
I feel like we've got a good look at this.
Yeah, let's
I want to know more about
I don't
this
even.
book
I
of
don't
yours,
even care
Dan.
what's in there.
So, Joe, you're saying you're not going to play this?
I'm not going to go back and play this. Nope. I have enough on my backlog right now without adding Stubbs the Zombie to the top.
I think we could all agree. Cool idea.
Oh, yeah.
Really great idea. Not the best execution. Could have used more variety and some cooler zombie stuff to it.
Try that somewhere else, Dan.
And better objective marking.
Rough chopping the door.
Oh, God, Dan. Okay. That's going to wrap up Stubbs the Zombie. Let's move on to something different.
Welcome everyone to the first episode of Replay Real Life. Today we're looking at basketball. This sport was adapted from the 1986 Nintendo game Double Dribble. To demo this sport, we have picked two of the least coordinated people in the world. We have Dan Ryckert and Joe Juba. These guys are going to be playing this game to 21. We're going to go by basketball rules. They can't travel, double dribble, follow each other. Intimidation is fine, as you can see. We're gonna do a coin toss to see who gets the ball first, possession first. Let's get this show underway.
Does he understand what possession is? Okay.
I think Dan's already in Joe's head. He won the rock, paper, scissors coin toss.
And then this is called a check. I do this, and you throw it back to me to indicate that you're ready. Reiner, you keep an eye out for that.
I got an eye out. I'm the referee here.
Learn how to check. We do this. It's a nice, friendly. Okay.
Ben's gonna be providing color commentary here.
Colorful, mostly red.
How much like smacking is allowed?
You can't really do much. You can do like, the most you can do is maybe some like this.
Like, can I do like that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Go, Dan.
All right.
Dan with the worst first shot I've ever seen in a basketball game. Joe just ate shit. I fell over. I fell over immediately.
Oh, nobody scored a point, but Joe has fallen over.
Who's that out on, ref?
That's out on you.
Really?
I don't know. I just watched Joe eat.
Are you bleeding?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's blood already.
Huh.
The replay will show that had nothing to do with me.
The B in basketball doesn't stand for battle, does it? All right.
Shoot it!
They're on the move. Joe.
You can do it, Joe.
Thinking it through like a game of chess.
You can rotate on one foot.
You can keep
Yeah, you can
moving.
pivot.
There you go. Yes!
All right.
Now you can start dribbling again.
Joe keeps possession.
Yep, he's still running with the ball.
A lot of chest in his dribble.
There's a lot of dribble in his mouth.
Dan has played basketball before. He's going for a three.
Wait, where was the check on that though?
You don't have to check there. That wasn't.
Woo! Dan!
You don't have to check if it goes out or if somebody scores.
3-0. Your foot wasn't on the line. That was a clean three-pointer.
But this is going to 21. Got to win by 2.
Correct. Joe with a three-pointer.
Oh,
Just off
that
the
looked
mark.
pretty good.
You got rim.
You got rimmed.
Dan, not so good with that left hand.
uh-oh.
Nice clean steal by
There you
Joe.
go. Joe's coming on the rebound. Come down court.
That's a travel.
Is that traveling?
Yep. Dan's
What?
ball.
Once you stop dribbling, you jump, and if you land without letting go of the ball,
Oh, that's horse.
I'm already way out of breath.
I don't think we're gonna get to 21.
We got blood on the basketball. Holy hell.
Yeah.
Oh, he fakes a three. Joe doing a little belly button groping.
Nice little hop.
Yeah, well. Can I start bouncing?
Yeah.
Yep. Dribbling, sir.
Dribbling.
This is the first exercise these two guys have probably had in a decade.
This is the worst.
Remember, you could rotate a foot. That is a slight travel, but we'll let it go.
But that's just a foot rotation.
This is looking more like a wrestling match than basketball.
What is going on? I'm waiting for one of them to punch
That is a travel. Travel.
Damn it.
I don't think Joe's ever seen a game of basketball.
Dan looks like he's going to vomit. Another 3 for Dan.
All right,
He is up 6-0.
That's good for Dan. Dan's in a good spot.
So what do you think that Joe has to do here, Ben, to up his game?
I think he's got to start making more baskets.
Nice sound.
He's got some sweet moves, as you can see, as he rotates on his pivot.
He's got his breakdancing moves coming
Look at
out.
those
There you
fakes.
go.
Not enough muscle on that shot.
He's throwing the ball. Keep those elbows up.
Will Dan continue shooting threes? No, he's going for a layup.
Whoa.
Tried to use the board there.
It looked all right.
Just a little off with his trajectory.
There's a big yellow light in the sky.
Dan's reminding me a lot of Minnesota Timberwolves power forward Kevin Love. Likes to put his body on the other player.
Oh. God damn it.
We're getting a little bit of bad blood here from Joe. Little frustration.
Most of it's
nice
on his
fake.
arm.
Dan pointed up to maybe look at an airplane. Joe bought
Good
that.
distraction.
And do we have a jump ball? No.
Somebody almost got kicked in the nuts. I still think that'll happen before the end of the day.
Fatigue is definitely setting in. Joe is just freely traveling.
Joe was
That ball
fatigued.
is not out. Whatever.
Joe was fatigued by the car ride over here.
Joe almost on the board. Nice rotation on that shot.
Okay, new rules.
What?
First to 10.
15 I'll settle on.
All right, they're changing the rules on the fly.
You're only up
agreeing
6.
to
At least they both
15.
agreed. There's no handshake, but they
Ball
both
behind the back.
verbally agreed.
That was hilarious.
Oh.
Oh, nice steal by Joe. Not buying that sloppy dribbling. Dan is just taunting him, letting him shoot. Whoop. Almost got
Joe
hit in the
wasn't even
head.
looking.
That ball is
Joe
out.
knew that wasn't going to make it.
Joe keeps checking his hand for blood and probably little rocks.
Yep.
Let's decide. Are we doing 15?
Let's get a handshake on that.
Well, that would be a bloody handshake.
Bloody handshake.
All right.
Okay, 15.
All right, they're playing to 15
All right,
now.
15.
Gentlemen's agreement.
Check business though?
Yeah.
Dan looks like he's going to pass out.
Now, what do you think Joe's shots are at this point?
Not great, especially if he keeps playing defense like that. Who almost went for a dunk.
Oh!
Our own little Spud Webb.
Joe's eaten more Dunkin' Donuts than he's ever dunked balls before.
Is this still 3 or not?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Is this
Joe needs to
legal?
remember he can move a foot.
That is.
And that is well out. Dan made no attempt to catch that ball. So we've had some concerns at work of just playing replay and Dan maybe dying from being out of shape.
From sitting. Joe looks in better shape than Dan does, but Dan is ahead in points.
He's just not trying anymore. Dan, he might be out of this here.
Are you gonna keep trying, Dan?
I don't know. In general?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This doesn't seem like you're trying.
Okay.
I was talking to Joe before the show. He said when he was 8, he scored a basket.
Oh! Not enough vertical.
Okay.
I think he jumped a little too high on that shot and didn't have enough muscle in his arms to get it off.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough.
You're just trying to get me to
muscle in
run
his
after
whole
the ball
body.
so I get more out of breath.
Playing rope-a-dope.
Joe's thinking about pulling the rope-a-dope move.
You always gotta remind me of Ali.
Nice fake. And
All right, and he
nice
still
dunk.
missed it.
A
Wow.
wide open dunk miss.
Joe wasn't even trying there. Well,
What is
it's-
that, 15?
I think it's 7.
This is a regulation 10-footer.
So you're the coach of Dan. What advice did you give him before the game?
I said, Dan, don't do this. You're going to kill yourself.
Get that head up. Get that head up.
That's what I told him. I said,
Get that head up.
Get your head up.
Get
Keep
that head
your
up.
head up. Keep it up. Keep the head up. I'd like to see Joe get a point. Dan was telling me this morning he is not going to lose. He's going to give it his all today. He's
We had a
going
little
for
bit
broke.
of a double dribble there, but
Oh, it's what the game was based on, so it seems appropriate.
Hustle, Joe.
All right.
Get over there. Hustle.
Dan's such an artist on the court. He was out here earlier with crayons, drawing on the court. Jambalaya Joe, they used to call him back down home.
Joe with a nice shot.
Oh,
Nice arc on that shot,
it
though.
looked decent.
That was close.
It looked good.
Dan's favorite
Joe.
team is the Globetrotters. Another
Hey-o.
two-handed.
All right. 10.
That's 10 points.
Go, Joe!
Wait, we agreed on 15.
Well,
All right, we've got Ryckert on the court here holding the pink ball all by himself. He's taking it back. Oh, is that a foul for not taking it all the way back, I wonder? Oh, and he missed. He was like unguarded. Point blank range. Oh, this is just a
this is gross point
shameful day
blank.
for Dan. Oh, there finally, Dan Ryckert gets 12. He's got 3 more points to go to win it.
You gonna make me do this?
Let's see if he can do a 3-point shot. Probably
God damn
not
it,
though.
I'm out of
He's
breath.
probably just going to do 2 easy layups or something. He probably can't hit the 3-pointer.
Joe, taunting from the
Oh,
sideline.
and he doesn't. Of course, there's a resigned sigh from everyone in attendance because they knew what to expect.
Joe, you want to put some money on this?
Hold on. This is one of the most disgusting things sports entertainment has ever seen. Oh. And Dan Ryckert with a spoon to the groin. That concludes our basketball game. Ugh, you're gross. Ugh.
Hey, Joe.
No, like get off.
Dan, you were an animal out there. What were you thinking going into the game?
Well, I just want to spend some quality time with Joe. Me and him are good friends. We're actually moving into a 2-bedroom together here pretty soon. Yeah.
Well, that's our look at basketball. Let's end it with a friendly handshake between these two competitors.
So part doesn't have blood on it.
Don't worry about it.
All right, nicely done, Dan. Joe, better luck next time.
Next time.
We've definitely witnessed something here today.